40 years of patience, 40 years of shelter, and 40 years of silence. And the echo ends with Pakistan's roar. There comes a time when silence becomes a betrayal, and tonight Pakistan speaks. Because Pakistan has finally said, enough. In tonight's 360 Digital English exclusive, we confront three defining developments and shaping Pakistan's national security. The topics under discussion: number one, the Punjab government's decisive ban on TLP Pakistan, ending years of chaos under the false banner of faith. Secondly, Pakistan's military precision strikes after the collapse of the Afghan ceasefire, a direct response to cross-border terror. Thirdly, the Defense Minister Khwaja Asif's declaration that Afghanistan has become a proxy of India, exposing the regional nexus, undermining Pakistan's peace. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Fariha Farrukh, and this is 360 Digital English, where facts cut through propaganda and truth never trembles. Segment 1. Punjab stand, the TLP ban. The Punjab Cabinet has officially approved a ban on TLP Pakistan and sent the summary to federal government for enforcement. Information Minister Asma Bukhari announced the decision, calling it a move to restore peace, not to silence faith. The government has now decided to deal firmly with the group that misused religion for political and financial gain. All from luxury watches and petrol pumps to millions recovered in undeclared assets, the state has traced an entire network built on exploitation, not devotion. During the recent unrest, 200 police personnel were injured, 17 vehicles damaged, and 2 completely burned. One inspector was martyred, another shot in the throat, losing his voice forever. Asma Bukhari made it clear, she said, and I quote, "How does burning vehicles or attacking police help the people of Gaza?" Section 144 has now been imposed across Punjab. Cases under the PICA Act have been registered, bank accounts frozen, and illegal weapons confiscated. Loudspeakers may now only be used for sermons, not incitement, because the state will never again allow a group to paralyze the nation in the name of faith. Well, this isn't a crackdown on belief. It's a stand for stability. Segment 2, Pakistan's response, strikes after ceasefire collapse. Hours after a 2-day ceasefire expired, Pakistan's military launched precise counter-terror strikes in Afghanistan's Paktika and adjoining areas, targeting TTP hideouts responsible for repeated attacks on Pakistan's soil. Well, these operations came after weeks of militant incursions, including a suicide bombing in Mir Ali, claimed by the Hafiz Gul Bahadur faction, a known TTP wing. The strikes were surgical and intelligence-driven, focused only on militant sanctuaries, not the civilians. Let's recall, the ceasefire was brokered to allow space for talks, but instead of peace, Pakistan lost dozens of soldiers to attacks launched from Afghan soil. Pakistan's message is clear. It does not seek war, but will neutralize any threat that challenges its sovereignty. Over the past week alone, 102 militants have been neutralized in coordinated operations across the western region. These strikes reaffirm Pakistan's zero-tolerance policy towards terror networks, whether they hide in Kunar, Khost, or Kandahar. Well, this is not escalation. This is defensive precision. Pakistan's actions are fully within international law, responding to a continued pattern of cross-border aggression ignored by Kabul. Segment 3, the Indo-Afghan nexus. Pakistan's patience ends. Defense Minister Khwaja Asif has said it clearly. He said, and I quote, "Afghanistan has become a proxy of India." And this is not an emotional statement. It's backed by intelligence and facts. Since 2021, Pakistan has delivered 836 protest letters, held 225 border flag meetings, and shared classified intelligence with Kabul, each containing proof of TTP safe havens, arms trades, and communication intercepts linking handlers in Jalalabad to financiers in Delhi. Even the UN Analytical Support and Sanctions Monitoring Team confirmed that elements within Afghanistan continue to provide safe havens to TTP. This is a triangular nexus: India funding, Afghan facilitation, TTP execution, engineered to destabilize Pakistan's west. Weapons recovered from TTP catches bore Indian markings. Intercepted audio revealed coordination through Afghan-based networks and the beneficiaries, the same forces that never accepted a stable, strong Pakistan. For 2 decades, Pakistan sheltered millions of Afghans, opened hospitals, gave refuge when the world turned its back. But that hospitality is now being weaponized. As Khwaja Asif said, and I quote, "The era of Afghan hospitality is over. Pakistan's resources belong to its 250 million citizens." This is not hostility. This is strategic realignment. Because Pakistan's stance is crystal clear. No state, no group, no ally will be allowed to use our soil or test our sovereignty. Well, peace will come, but only on Pakistan's terms. And now the conclusion. The defense analyst's verdict. Pakistan's 3 fronts. As a defense analyst, here's the reality. Pakistan stands firm on 3 simultaneous fronts. Number 1, the internal front, dismantling extremist networks like TLP that misuse faith for anarchy. Number 2, the Western front, countering cross-border militancy spilling from Afghan soil. Number 3, the Eastern Front, resisting India's hybrid warfare from propaganda to proxy funding. These fronts form one integrated doctrine: defend, deter, and define. Pakistan's civil, military, and diplomatic arms now operate under one principle, that is strategic unity. This is not isolation, it's recalibration. We gave refuge, we were betrayed. We offered peace, we were attacked. We stayed silent, our silence was misread. But that silence has ended because the new Pakistan does not react. It responds with precision. I'm Fariha Farrukh, and this is 360 Digital English, where analysis meets actions, and Pakistan defines its own narrative. Thank you for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.